So the one night I decided to go to sleep early, a bunch of shit happens that I'm sure I'm already late to. But regardless, yesterday, female streamers took a hit for the worst. If you guys didn't hear, the streamers Valkyrie, Cinna, and Amouranth, sound like Pokemon, were stream sniped by this guy who then asked for one of their numbers, and after being denied, he starts to follow them, then starts chasing them, saying he wanted to kill them.
For her number?
Oh.
If you like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep following her.
Not another one!
No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really riz.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's not the riz.
Oh my god.
Kendrick.
Are we getting churros?
Kendrick, add it into the list.
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Hey, excuse me?
No!
Security?
Emily, no.
Hey,
Stop!
Whoa.
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Right.
Get away from
now.
Hey, what's going
Security!
He's harassing us.
on? What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now.
Ah!
Kill you right now.
Fuck off.
Kill you right now.
Security, please.
Security!
Now, I don't know if this is what the kids call Riz, but this was not it. Especially when they actually took the time to talk to you. Like, when have you ever seen female streamers stop and talk to their male fans? They all look like Speed's 3rd grade photo. But it's crazy to me that some of the biggest streamers out there, female or not, do not have security. I thought it was just mandatory for someone like them to have security when they go out in public. Like, with how much they have to deal with online, I feel like they would take extra precautions when going out into the real world. Especially when you got their editors admitting to spanking one out to footage they have to edit. I did see one of Ice Poseidon's friends say that this was all scripted, and it's like, let's just settle this right now. No streamer, and I mean no streamer, can fake something convincingly, which we'll get into later. But I know you guys are like, what about that guy who hung himself on Kai's stream? That wasn't even Kai. For all he knew, he just streamed someone ending their life in front of hundreds of thousands of people. The kind of fake stuff I'm talking about are like when Vitaly tries to say he's catching predators when really they're just Uber drivers who can't speak English. Or like we can go way back to when Neon put out that video of him getting beat up. When have you ever seen someone with glasses get their ass kicked and their glasses aren't broken? Breaking a dude's glasses when you're beating them up is day one stuff. I'm not even a bully and I know that. But what I'm getting at is that while there might be a slight chance this interaction was fake, and I'm not saying it was, I don't think it is, because there was nothing they were gaining from this other than a few reposts, and even then they already have enough viewers, and not even that, they had to end their subathon they were doing, which defeats the purpose of getting a viral clip. But coincidentally, the same night this happened, the streamer Amouranth was allegedly robbed at gunpoint and sent to the hospital. Only this is the video we have of that. Yeah, and if you guys didn't know, Amouranth has been under some heat over the last few days after she said some LGBT activists should die in the LA fires. And of course she thought no one would care about this. Yeah, my chat loves when I'm being transphobic. It's one of the many traits that has gotten me to where I am now. But of course everyone outside of jacking off to her hates her and how she thinks because she's rich, she's better than people. And I'm gonna let you know this right now. While you may have more money than someone, you will never be better than someone who has not shown their asshole to the entire world. Oh, what's that? You donated some money? That's stinky, dirty asshole money you just donated. That shit is tainted. But what's even more insane about her getting robbed was that she was able to tweet not only during the robbery, but also with a gun to her head. She says, I'm being too robbed at gunpoint. A minute later, I believe I shot one of them, and they wanted crypto is what they were yelling. They pulled me out of bed. A minute later, this is not a prank. Help. And it's like, dog, if you can tweet, you can call 911, you B-word. None of us know where you live. We're gonna call 911 and be like, 911, what's your emergency? Yeah, please. The streamer I watch, Amouranth, she's being robbed at gunpoint. Please help her. Send someone to her house. The dispatcher's gonna be like, who? But she says, I was covered in blood, but only some of it's mine. I'll update y'all later, but I'm safe now. Was at gunpoint. They gave me my phone and said log in with the gun to my head, and I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence. But tweeting to your millions of followers wasn't, where they put your gun to your head and be like, alright, don't worry, I'm not gonna look. Don't worry, I'm not gonna look at your password, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm not looking. Like, don't you think if they asked her to unlock her phone demanding crypto, they would have wanted to watch her to make sure she's actually doing that, or at least sending it to the right address? And dog, she unlocked her phone. What kind of criminal is going to be like, good, you unlocked your phone? Okay, yeah, just take your time. Don't worry, yeah, here's where you want to send it to. And in the memo line, when you're done, in the memo line, when you have time, in the memo line, put for food. Don't want anyone getting suspicious. But not even that. She said she had shot someone. That's a lot more important than her going to the hospital. You don't shoot someone, even in self-defense, without the police confirming that 100%. But according to her assistant, I'm leaving the house now. Kate is at the hospital with family, and I handled the police with statements, etc. The animals are all safe, and Kate will be discharged tonight. She does have injuries. I will be with her in the morning, as well as we won't be alone at any point. There will be security. Now, while this might get somebody to be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I believe you. If you did not shoot the person, and the person who did is still okay enough to tweet about what's going on, they're not gonna ask the fucking assistant about what happened. There wasn't a gun to his head. They're going to directly ask her. Especially she's only spending a day in the hospital. I spend more time in the hospital for my broken wrist. But her assistant continues to say, whoever is saying this is fake, I can guarantee you this isn't, and I never want to be this scared again. Motherfucker, this didn't even happen to you. You came here after the fact. But like, I don't get it, because was the assistant there, or did he come in after the fact? Because how was the assistant not injured? And also, who took this video, and why are none of the cops in the house? Like I said, if you shoot someone in self-defense or not, where it happened becomes a crime scene so that they can figure out what happened. But this is all the proof we have, apparently? A video of some cop cars outside the gates of her house? And again, if someone was shot in a home invasion, let alone Amouranth, this would be covered by the news somewhere. But nowhere can I find robbers shot in a home invasion. In Texas, apparently, where she lives. But don't be surprised, though, if she comes back to streaming with all these bandages and she's like, yeah, guys, this really happened. Because something might have happened, but there's no way with everything that went down, someone had a gun to her head and she just so happened to fucking John Wick all of them, leaving some of them more injured. If she can fend off a group of robbers with a gun by herself, why does she even need security? And why wasn't the gun the first option when they broke in? Let me guess, they left you alone and then you're like, yeah, now's the perfect time to get my gun. And then when they came back, they're like, you messed with the wrong B word. Boom! Crazy recoil on her gun. She has a revolver. Boom! So actually, guys, she apparently released the security footage. The security footage of what went down. Obviously, you're not going to see it from here. I'll play it on the full screen, but look at it. Just look at what this video, this is her saying, this is what happened.
Oh, right here. It's in here.
I'm so tired. Come on. Go, 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 go. Hurry up.
Was she robbed by the fucking Three Stooges? What the hell was that? Like, why are they even running with her to the other place? Where was the gun to her head? Did they have the gun to her head in the building? It took like 2 seconds for her to pull out the gun and apparently shoot one of them. And look how they're running with her to the building. They're not like, they're just jogging. The dogs don't even care. Like I said earlier, streamers can't convincingly fake anything, and this just proves it. She's gonna shoot 3 times. They're all behind her. She's gonna shoot 3 times and only hit 1. And of course they yell, I got shot. But yeah, guys, horrible night for female streamers. If this second one happens to be true. Doesn't look like it is. So I guess only a horrible night for some female streamers and some transphobic person who wants trans people to die in a fire. Until tomorrow, peace.